Oh, wait. Hi, I'm Jae-hee from TOROOC. So what does TOROOC do? We make robots, and it's sitting right over there in the front row. Um, so why make robots, and so what does it can do? Before I really get into that, let me ask you a question, or please raise your hand if you have never felt lonely. I guess no one. So we all know what it is, right? That's good because it's becoming a really serious social problem, and I know you are all aware of that. More and more people are spending time alone and not even speaking a word for a whole day. So can technology help? Our answer is yes with Liku. So what is Liku, and how can Liku help? Liku is a companion robot that walks, talks, and dances. And Liku reads your facial expressions, so understands your emotions and can relate to your emotions. And Liku remembers you, so when you come home, it can say hi, like this. Oops, sorry. Oh, okay. Liku understands human language, and it will eventually speak human language over time. So when you say, hey, Liku, it will look at you and smile. So Liku runs on AI. That means it can move autonomously. It has its own minds and its feelings. And that's just like a living creature, if you can imagine. We believe Liku can be a grandchild to your parent, a sibling to your only child, or maybe a pet for your single friend. Our current status is that the Liku we brought here is the final prototype, and we are preparing for the mass production. And why vote for us? Well, let me share some pictures that we took from CES and MWC this year. What kind of electric device can make you have these expressions on the face and be this much excited? I've never seen one. We are looking for partners who can bring this future together. As you all know, this hasn't come yet. So let's bring the future together. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Because I'm asking because I'm from the land of cute robots. How much does the robot cost, and what is the difference between all those existing Japanese robots, pets, cute robots that Japanese companies have made already?
The price range is, I say range because we haven't really gone commercial. It can be as low as 1,000 or as expensive as 3,000. 3,000 is where the Aibo is at. And what distinguishes us is that Liku means it likes you, but it's also like you. So Liku walks on 2 feet, just like a human. So I think Aibo walks on 4, and a lot of social robots and just rolls on the vehicle, like a vehicle, it has tires. So one that distinguishes is that Liku has its own mind and learning ability. It's like a child. It gives you a feeling of like a little child, but not quite human.
What do you plan your margins to be, and then what's your distribution planning? How are you planning to sell it and bring it to
Margin,
market?
we're thinking we produce our own actuators. We have 22 actuators. If you know the actuator price, that's about like 300 per actuator, right? So, and then 22, that means already like really expensive. But I told you the maximum is 3,000, right? So our margin is around 35%, 30 to 35%. And the distribution plan, we're gonna sell it directly at first, and then we're gonna try to find the channels.
Why haven't you considered crowdfunding? It feels like the perfect product for crowdfunding.
We already contacted Kickstarter. We are talking to Makoake and Jingdong.com. So we are gonna do the market. We're gonna use a crowding platform as a marketing platform.
Hi. Could you talk a bit about your validation efforts with customers?
Oh, in terms of.
Yeah, in terms of just making sure that you have product market fit.
Oh, well, I guess I think which direction your question is sorting. So like how our robot can be a companion.
No, I was just wondering what kind of efforts you've done to get the prototypes in front of people to validate that it's something that people want.
Oh, okay. Well, we're actually making a lot of real observations of who are owning the real robots, like Aibo or RoboHan or all the other types of robots. So we constantly talk to them, and then we make observation through the like posts that they create on the SNS platforms and the videos, and yeah.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Jay. I'm sure that if the judges have more questions, they can approach you afterwards. Yeah, round of applause.